Happy Friday Eve. It's Thursday night when I'm recording this, and I'm talking to you tonight about The Babysitter.
You guys suck.
The Babysitter was released in 2017 and was directed by Joseph Nickel and stars Judah Lewis and Samara Weaving. Judah Lewis is a dorky high school freshman who gets bullied a lot, and Samara Weaving is his high school senior babysitter who, side note, looks like she's 30 years old, but Netflix says she's a high school senior, so we'll take you at your word, Netflix. So basically, the movie opens with, you see that Judah Lewis gets bullied all the time. He loves playing with a remote control car. Doesn't have a lot of friends, but he does have a best friend, or so he thinks, in Samara Weaving, his babysitter.
All right, tomorrow night, you, me, party.
What up, say?
Pretty quickly, his parents are leaving to go stay at a hotel in the city, so Samara Weaving is going to stay with him for at least a night or two.
B, call us if there's any trouble, okay? Cole, don't cause any trouble.
And you can tell these two already have a ton of rapport. They're watching old movies together, doing dance-offs, doing air kicks, lots of fun things that best friends do. So they have a tremendous first night together, just eating crappy foods, jumping around, playing around, having a lot of fun. And then when his bedtime comes, she makes sure that he's going to bed. She hands him a shot and says, "This one's between us." And just when she is coming back from the kitchen to share a shot with him, he's thrown it in the plant nearby and has pretended to take it. So that will come into play a little bit later. So she sends him off to bed. He, like all kids his age, stay up, go online, and he starts sneaking on her.
I bet B has boys over at your place all the time. That's what babysitters do.
Seriously, have you ever been awake after she's fallen asleep?
As she starts having a bunch of friends over, so other kind of jockey-looking seniors come over, and one kid who's very geeky-looking looks very out of place there, and then a bunch of jocks. So they're playing spin the bottle, having a good time. The kid's peeking on him from kind of the top of the banister, and Samara Weaving starts kissing everybody in a row.
I love her.
The jock guys, the girl, and then she finally, last but not least, lands on the geeky guy. And instead of kissing him, she stabs him in the head with 2 knives. Much to the kids' horror. Fucking crazy. Blood everywhere. And what's great in the movie, it actually goes, "What the fuck?" on the screen, which was so fun. So immediately this kid's like, holy shit. Goes crazy. The babysitter and her friends, turns out they're like some sort of cultist.
Let's head upstairs and get the blood of the innocent.
This would go viral. I mean, nobody's done human sacrifice.
People have always done human sacrifice.
Yeah, but not in America with hot people.
Hey.
They need virgin blood, and they've been trying to siphon some from Cole for some time, and this was the night they were going to do it. Lo and behold, he didn't take that shot that he was supposed to take, which had some sort of sleep aid that would have knocked him out for 8 hours, and they would have taken his blood. So obviously it didn't happen. They figure out that he's awake. He saw them kill a guy, and he ends up calling the police. The police show up.
911. My babysitter is trying to kill me.
Are the attackers in the house?
They're downstairs having a blast.
2 officers, and they're killed in insanely brutal fashion by the jock and then Samara Weaving. So the kid's freaking the fuck out at this point. He can tell Samara's a total psycho and her friends are insane. And he's saying, you know, just let me go, I won't do anything, blah, blah, blah. So they have him tied up in a chair.
Why is he shirtless?
That's your first question?
He ends up escaping, running for his life, and then one by one, little Judah Lewis starts taking these motherfuckers out in pretty insane fashion.
Hi, Cole.
Not weird, we're just having fun.
Things get messy when you make a deal with the devil.
After he's dead, it's him versus Samara Weaving, and they have a crazy standoff, which sends the kid to his neighbors. He ends up taking the neighbor's beloved car. It's some sort of crazy, like, Porsche, crazy fast, old school Porsche or Chevy, something cool. And he ends up just plowing it into his own house. Fucking insane scene, and perfectly killing Samara Weaving. Not before, though, she can get a couple last words in. And it is such a fun movie. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. Yeah, called The Babysitter. It's on Netflix. There's even a sequel out that I'll probably review at some point, but definitely watch it. And until then, hope you guys have a great Friday and a great weekend.
Hey.